This is the Let's Go Blues Minute. Now here's your host, Jeff Ponder.
Season 2 will begin very soon. The 2025-26 season is upon us. To gear up for it, check out some of our favorite moments from our Let's Go Blues radio summer shows, including interviews and conversations that are a little more off the cuff, like this one from our Ask Us Anything show on August 14th. Would you rather get food poisoning with Jake Neighbors or get a cavity filled with Justin Falk? So my question here is, I'm guessing food poisoning, you and Jake Neighbors go out and have dinner and get food poisoning and you're sick together, you're stuck in the same room. Cavity filled, is Justin Falk filling my cavity or is he sitting in the chair next to me?
I'm going to clip that audio. Is Justin Falk filling my cavity?
I'm going to go with the latter and say he's sitting next to me. So I'm going to go with getting a cavity filled because I don't know if you fellas have ever had food poisoning. That is like the worst.
Yeah, that's the worst.
So no, thank you. Sorry. I would much rather hang out with Jake Neighbors, but if I have food poisoning, give me Justin Falk all day.
I mean, the worst part of a cavity getting filled, if it does hurt, sometimes they don't really hurt. But if it does hurt, it's just 5-10 minutes of the pain kind of thing, 15 maybe. So it's, yeah, and food poisoning could last all day.
Or this one from our free agency show with our friend Mike Meyer of Blue Notes Rising on Substack, recorded on July 4th.
And I thought that they were going to go with Logan Hensler out of Wisconsin. When that didn't happen, and they said Justin Carbonneau, I said, oh, okay, well, that's a pick. Okay, I see this. This kid, especially getting to see him the last couple of days here at training camp, this kid has been as advertised. And yes, the draft was the weird. It was weird watching. It was weird watching. Yes, fans may have seen that. Like it's already going around Twitter. You know, the Blues are posting it. He made this play at camp, stealing the puck away here in the neutral zone. I mean, just reverse hit that just gave me memories flashing back of PJ Oshie. Mm-hmm. And that's where my mind is going towards. That this guy just reminds me of PJ Oshie. Reverse hit. Steals the puck away here in the neutral zone, takes it down ice, and backhands it here into the net.
We've had some really fun guests who have provided their unique perspective on hockey as well, like Stephen Hoffner, who created the documentary The Cannons, Brothers on Ice. Check out that episode from July 30th.
It's far more than the game. You realize how powerful the sport can be in bringing people together. You know, and I've had many people tell me, you know, during the course of filming that, you know, this club and Coach Neil saved their life. You know, they would have been maybe shot or on the street or doing drugs or dealing drugs. You know, the type of environment that those kids have had to grow up around, especially in the early 2000s and late, you know, 80s, early 90s, the crack epidemic. That's where it hit the hardest, was in Washington, D.C. And certainly post-COVID, D.C.'s crime rate has also, you know, gone kind of through the roof. So they need these type of programs. So the game itself is far more important than just shooting the puck into a net. It's in many respects life and death for a lot of these kids.
Also, Doug Stolhand of the Puck Podcast joined me on August 27th and provided me with this insight.
Very good to meet you for the first time, Jack, and appreciate you inviting me on to the blues. I love blues music. I'm always happy to talk about it, so it's very nice to be here to talk.
So B.B. King, his last album that came out in 1975.
Oh no, he had a re-release in the 80s. Don't forget that.
Oh, that's right. We Gonna Blues. That's what it was called.
It was actually it was a tribute album to help raise money for Don No Soul Simmons.
Oh, right. Yes. To help him get a soul.
Yeah, and if you get that reference, it's time for your colonoscopy.
Let's not forget friend of the show, Morgan Grzybowski, left wing of the College Hockey South 2024-2025 champion, Alabama Crimson Tide women's hockey program. She stopped by the show on July 23rd. You had 3 2-goal games. Yes, I did my research on this.
Oh, yeah.
You had two against Georgia, so apparently you hate Georgia. And then one of those against Miami. So I'm imagining you, because I know a couple of those games you had 2 goals by the second period. I'm imagining you're getting fed the puck. Like, okay, let's get Morgan her hat trick. Why couldn't you finish? What happened?
I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what happened there? I mean, maybe that'll be a good goal for this season. Get my hat trick. You
gotta get a hat.
Ignited something in me. Now I have a goal for this season.
How could we fail to mention the very band you hear right now, the Zambonis? Dave Schneider, frontman for the band, joined me on September 5th to talk about his unique style of mixing hockey with rock and roll.
As a matter of fact, in 1996, we were being courted by the Whalers. Thank God it didn't happen, but we went to a couple games. They liked the Zambonis a lot. We played an event there, and they wanted us to work on writing them a new goal song.
No.
Which would have been the worst thing for us. That's my favorite song ever, besides like I Dream a Genie maybe. But that Brass Bonanza song, they wanted us to maybe figure out a better goal song. I'm like, you should leave now.
You crazy.
So, yeah.
Not saying you guys wouldn't have written a great song, but to me,
we would not.
Brass Bonanza is the pinnacle of hockey music to me.
Yeah, we would have written goal, goalie, goal, goal, goal. There's no rewriting a better song than Brass Bonanza.
We will continue to roll out more weekly shows through the 2025-26 season, so join us as we gear up for what promises to be a fun year in St. Louis. I'll talk with you again soon with our next episode of the Let's Go Blues Minute.
This was the Let's Go Blues Minute. Remember to tune into Let's Go Blues Radio, the original St. Louis Blues hockey podcast and webcast. Available wherever you get your podcasts or on YouTube and Facebook. Until next time, hosers.